Dynamic, nurturing, transforming, vivacious, or as we could draw the urban vernacular, specific to urban communities, if I can contextualize it to be real, because I'm from the south side of Chicago, and so is Anita. She was just a real woman. She was real, she was positive, she was energetic, and I'm sure like many here who can say, if you're honest about who you are today, it's contextualized with someone else who helped you to become who you are. So when we think about who Anita Terrell is to us, not was, we understand that the spirit of who she is must not only live on through the space of her being a student at the University of Illinois, but most important, she was a servant. And so it's in that spirit I come before you today. I come before you before we present this award of $500 scholarship to a deserving student. We understand the necessity of carrying on a legacy even after the transformation and transition of a loved one. Anita Terrell, although a student here and leaving the University of Illinois, degreed and vivacious and really ready to take on whatever the world offered her, she just had this awesome ability to bring people together. She was like a woman who you would look at her friends and say, okay, is there anybody she does not like? That was Anita Terrell. When I think about Anita, though, it's important as I think about this award and understanding that, seriously, Anita Terrell was indicative of the 16 other women that she so shared her line experience with. When you think about 17 women, 34 degrees, CFOs, attorneys, accountants, doctors, MDs, and PhDs, you can't help but say, wait a minute, this sister was not just bad by herself, she was bad with a lot of other people. And so we can say Dorothy Height, we can say Sadie Tim Alexander, we can say Mary McLeod Bethune, we can say all of these powerful sisters that have come through our sorority, but we can understand that as African American women in the spirit of this month, Black History Month, and presenting this scholarship, I want to lead this opportunity and take this opportunity to lead into an individual who I believe is contextualized with Anita's spirit, and that is Harriet Tubman. Dr. Anderson, Harriet Tubman is worded to say that she freed many slaves, but she'd have freed many more had they only known they were slaves. Well, I want to contextualize Harriet through the spirit of Anita because I am of the opinion that we've forgotten some about Harriet, and that is, Namika, Harriet had a spirit to go back. And I wonder today, as the student said so eloquently, how many of us have a desire to go back? I am the woman I am today with a PhD because Anita reached back. She was the Harriet of her time. She gave back. Harriet could have found freedom and said, peace. Harriet kept it moving. She went back. She made trips. She understood the importance of community. So it is in that spirit that I springboard this message and give them this award and understanding that we all have the awesome ability to do this. We have the awesome reality of making this happen. So this scholarship is presented in the honor of a woman who had the power and the presence of being positive. And so this scholarship goes to a deserving student who's in the room right now and not knowing who she is. But I'm going to quote a little bit from her, and I'm going to ask, as I read snippets for Anita Terrell's line sisters to please stand: Angela Hunt, Marla Muse, Temple Keelan, I'm sorry, make names, and Tina Jordan. I'm reciting them as I learned them. And now what I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm sorry, apologize. Snippets and excerpts. If it were not for community service, I would not have gotten as far as I am today. That is Anita. As far back as I could remember, my mother instilled in my siblings and I to always open the door when someone else is knocking because someone once opened the door for me. That is Anita. When I think about a student who says I began my first year of community service when I was in 6th grade because I was a victim of community service, having not been able to get Christmas gifts on Christmas, that is Anita. When I think about a student who says I am a product and participant of community service, throughout my life, service work performed by others has helped my family and I have overcome many obstacles we have faced. I have made community service a large part of my undergraduate career, and it has helped me to find my passion. This year's deserving student is all of what Anita is. GPAs are great, ACTs are outstanding, but it's something about a servant that you can't qualify through standardization. So this year's recipient is none other than this, and it is not. I told Anita, I said, it's not going to look right, but for those who got a spirit is divine, y'all see the divinity and the connection. For those who don't understand how that works, we'll talk to you later. But this year's recipient We just got a way of doing great things. Danielle Jones is actually the recipient this year of the $500 scholarship. So we're going to ask you to come as we present the award. We present this award and we pray, as we have already understood, as Anita looks down and through each of us, the power of carrying on the legacy of being powerful, positive, and understanding seriously the importance of servitude. We love you. We do want to take a picture with you. Okay, we present Danielle Jones to you guys. Danielle, thank you so very much.